Some
Phelps.
minutes.
Tez, what's on your lock screen?
It's the NFL logo. That's my dream. So I gotta go. I got 8 months.
You said you wanted to set it as your lock screen. You're gonna keep it your lock screen for
Yeah.
the entire
Until
season.
I make it there, that's exactly gonna be my lock screen this whole time.
I just remember last year being here, and it kind of felt like a moment with you at Media Day where it was like, okay, a lot of guys are talking about Tez. This is Tez's dream. Like this is going to be a big season for him. Just looking back on where you were last year to now, like what has changed for you?
Nothing really has changed. It's the same mentality as I came in the first time. Just being able to stay consistent. I think that's what the game should be called. The more consistent I can be, the better my game will be on a Saturday.
Obviously, with Bo being drafted, that was a really cool experience. But you had to go this offseason without him being your quarterback. And I know that you and Dylan have a great relationship, but how have you kind of grown with Bo kind of being off and doing his thing, and then you being here and being just Tez?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of take it like same as like high school. When he left in high school, I had to take it as, okay, it's a new quarterback. Do the same thing you did with Bo. So it's different, but it's also like it's a learning point for me. Like every receiver lose their quarterback, and every quarterback lose their best receiver. So.
Did he give you any advice going
Any
into
advice?
this new season?
He tell me every other day I suck. To keep my head like not big as it is right now. So just him reminding me to be humble. But he also gave me a few pointers into like just as far as meeting rooms and like how I should take notes. Like something that he would do if he was still here. Because I just know like in the league it's a little bit different. It's more mental. Also, college hard, but NFL, you got a lot of stuff on your shoulders. So,
You said in a previous interview that you wanted to come back this season because there was still doubt that you could play. What were those doubts, and how have you kind of taken that approach to embed yourself and kind of attack that?
the doubts is like, can he do it without Bo? It was the same thing in high school. Oh, you don't have Bo anymore, so let's see what he do this season. It's kind of the same thing. Like, it's still doubt out there whether I can play or not. Because of who I am and like what I've been through. Like I've been through, like playing this season, it'll be 3 conferences I've been in. Sun Belt, played in the Pac-12 last year, and this will be a Big Ten. So this really has set the foundation of like, okay, this guy can really play. So I keep that on my shoulder every time I step on the field.
Expectations are extremely high. How do you manage that, and do you think they're well deserved?
I mean, it's very high expectation, but I don't really get into it. Like I don't really try to acknowledge it. I mean, something comes up and it's like, hey, okay, but I gotta still go out there on a Saturday night and prove it. Like, it doesn't matter what I did last year. It's about what's going to happen this year. I haven't done anything this year. I'm just like another receiver out there. I mean, we all played good last year. Like, there's a bunch of guys out there like Luther Burden and T-Mac that's really good. But this year we haven't done anything. So we got to go out there on a Saturday this year and prove that we're still the best. So.
Is there any teams on the schedule that you're super excited to play that you've seen?
On the first game, Idaho. Like the next one, right? Yeah, so that's pretty much.
Last year after USC, you said you were the fastest player in the team and in the country. Do you still feel that way?
Oh, yeah. I think the college ratings, I got the fastest in there, too. Well, they got Rob Pleasant as a 99, but he's a track star. They got to come see us race. So, yeah.
Do you win?
Yeah, I will win, 100%.
Have you raced before?
Yeah, I got the video to prove that one.
What do you think, Tez, about the talent in this receiver room, the depth? Obviously, a lot of competitive guys. Multiple of them said best receiver room in the country. I mean,
We
what's your
are.
perspective?
We the best receiver room in the country. As a group, nobody can touch us. Because if we play sound, fast, physical, which I feel like that's our room, that's us at heart. Like, we the best in the country, and I will continue to say that. Just between, you got Evan Stewart in the room that just added a new addition. You also have myself, Trayshawn, Gary Bryant. Then you have J-Lo and Kyler that adds a totally different game when they step on the field. So we got so many weapons. Even our walk-ons, Jalen St. Paul, Darian Anderson, all those guys can play. Then you got the freshmen that also came in, Ryan Pelham, J Mac, and you still have Jerrion in that mix. So the whole room is a weapon. So
What's it like to be in just like that much talent in one room?
we feed off each other. Like, we don't look in that room. We don't look at me as the number one receiver. We don't look at the next guy's the number one receiver. We're number one in that whole group. Like, we all number one because we feed off each other. My individual success is not important than the next man's success. So.
Do you feel like the country respects your room as the #1 receiving room in the country right now?
I feel like they do. If they don't, then they probably got to do some more research.
In the spring, you kind of said that you challenged a lot of the older guys that might not have been as vocal leaders last season to kind of step up this offseason and kind of lead their room. How have you kind of seen the leadership from some of those guys kind of grow during the offseason heading into fall camp?
It was tremendous. Like, when Evan Stewart first came in, he didn't really know anybody. So, like, it was hard for him to even know anybody because he's trying to learn the plays. So it's like, okay, I challenged him to, like, just be more vocal, just get into it like a leadership role. And now that he speaks, everyone listens. So him, Trayshawn Holden, like, all those guys just really go out there and just be more vocal. Like, all of us want to lead by example and, like, by action of what we do because it's uncomfortable for us to speak up of where we've been. It's always been a guy like a Bo or something, like always speaking to the team like you didn't rather do nothing. You had to be 10 toes behind Bo and go out there and prove it and have his back. But now that certain guys are gone, you have to step up into that leadership role. And I feel like a lot of receivers in that room, that's what we do.
How does Dylan Gabriel fill that leadership role?
Very good, and he's starting to talk more too. So, like, Dylan, obviously, like, he's more comfortable now, and he knows his players and his teammates, and he knows we have his back. So Dylan just seeing that makes it comfortable with him throwing us the ball no matter what coverage it is. And if it's double coverage, we throw it and we just make a play for him. So gaining that trust from him and him believing in us is pretty big for us.
How does Dylan compare and differ from Bo as a leader and a quarterback?
They're both great quarterbacks. I mean, Bo's taller. That's about it. But they both really good quarterbacks.
When Dylan comes in and he has the credentials that he has, what's the process of proving himself in the room? And does he get instant respect because of what he's already accomplished, or does he still have work to do when he joins the team?
The team is like, so like when he first came in, we know he's good, but like we're not just gonna give it to him and just like when we walk in, oh he's good, let's make him a starter quarterback. You're gonna have to prove it to us. Like you're gonna have to show us that you're good because we good too. So and the guys that we got in that room, like behind him, like Austin Novosad and Dante Moore that came in, like they really good. So you're going to have to battle every day. So we just try to keep it as a battle between each quarterback. Like each quarterback going to go out there and give it 100% every play.
I would imagine it's going to be a similar travel schedule for the Knickses this year. They're going to keep coming up here.
Yeah, it's most definitely. Like they going to come up here almost every game they can make, they come into that game.
How excited are you to keep them traveling all over the country for you?
Very excited. Very excited. Got to keep them on their toes. Can't have them sitting at home.
You mentioned the leadership group in this wide receiving core. How does that compare to the receiving group that you were part of at Troy, and how special is it that Oregon has it this year, this group?
It was similar. We just didn't have the Troy Franklin at Troy. So it was the leadership role. It was big. We expected one another to make a play, and that's why we were so good at Troy and just being able to like trust one another. And with that, that's all you can do. Trust the guy next to you, and that's going to be on the field. And on a third down play, either if it's not coming to you, it's going to the next best player.
What kind of fun activities have you done this summer?
This summer? Oof. A lot, bro. I can't get into golfing, though, so a lot of teammates golf. I can't really golf. Like, I can drive. Like, Top Golf, beast. Putting and chipping and doing all that, I can't really do. But I went to Denver, saw Bo a little bit, worked out. Just seeing my family swimming. I swim like a dolphin, even though I won't get in the ocean or nothing like that, but swim like a dolphin. I mean, pretty much just a lot of team activities that we do.
One more question. What's it like turning on ESPN and seeing people you've been watching your whole life talk about you guys as like their pick to win a national championship?
Oh, honestly, I don't even watch TV. Like, I watch a lot of movies. Like, I mean, if I turn it on and see ESPN, like Media Day, I obviously saw it and wanted to see what Coach Landon was saying. It was pretty awesome because the Big Ten is different. Like, it's way different than Pac-12 because, you know, they bigger schools and we probably got the smallest stadium but the loudest. That's what I say. We probably the smallest stadium but we're going to be the loudest. But seeing them that talk about me, I just take it with a grain of salt. Like, I mean, there's a lot of people tag me and stuff, but I don't really too much give it attention.
Have you been asked about college football 25 yet?
Every day. I get tagged in something every day of a clip that somebody playing with my character. Like,
have you played with yourself yet?
Yeah, that's all. I don't play with nobody else. Like I can't. I can't play with nobody else. Like if somebody pick Ohio State while I got Oregon, I take it personal. Somebody play with Bama or Georgia, like every game I take it personal. Like if it's a rival or somebody we lost to, I take it personal.
What's your go-to uniform combo?
Okay, hear me out. I mess with the combos. Like I got the white helmet, the nightmare jersey with the white pants and all white accessories. So I do that one, and then I go the chrome helmet and all yellow. But I go white accessories. I'm a big on the white. Like I'm big on the white. And then I go the USC combination that we did last year. And I love the eggshell, but I don't wear it as much because they put the green gloves with it, which throws it off. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I do green and black too. Green and black is underrated, but we wore it against Colorado.
Who's the best player on the team on the sticks? There's been a consensus so far. I'm curious what you're gonna say.
Ooh. On the sticks in college football, Rod Pleasant.
Rod Pleasant, okay.
Rod Pleasant is good. I don't know what it is. He look on YouTube though and get all the little cheats. So like it's Tashim, Rod Pleasant, and that's pretty much it.
Other people say Trayshawn.
He ain't played me yet. I ain't play him yet. So until I won't say I'm the best, but I'm good. I just know how to give me the ball. Like I know how to give me the ball and let me run because you ain't gonna catch me on there.
Thank you, Ted.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.